Hi everyone, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal, and I went to Michael's today and got some really awesome deals. I'm going to save the best for last, but I got a lot of goodies. I got a couple of grab bags and I got stuff on clearance, and I think I got one thing that was on sale. Everything was either clearance or in the goodie bags. First of all, I want to say I went looking for some goodie bags and I haven't had any luck. And I went to the store, I walked in, I looked because they're usually by the front desk or by the cashiers. There was none there. So I did my shopping. I asked somebody because at another store they're in the back. She said, oh, they're up front. Well, apparently what was goodie bags was a bin of just loose stuff in there, which I did not think it was any of the goodie bags. That's why I passed up when I walked in. People just tore the bags open. And, you know, it's $2. Why tear all the bags open? So everything was just thrown in there. It was a big mess. So they took all the good stuff. Whoever ripped them open took all the good stuff. So anyways, I found some awesome things though. And so I asked the one cashier, I said, you know, all the bags are ripped open. And she said, get some stuff and I'll throw it in a bag for you. So I went, I did my shopping. I went to check out, and unfortunately that cashier was busy. So I went to another one, a young girl. I don't know if she partied too much last night or what, but she just could not stop yawning. She kept apologizing. She was so cute, but I told her she needed to get some sleep tonight. So anyways, I have my receipt here and I'm going to show you everything that I got. Now, all these items here are going to be 50 cents each. And let's start. I always look for F's because that's the initial of my last name. So you can see the back side there. But it's actually gold on this side, but the sticker's in the way. But unless I could just open it, I look for the F's because they're not so easy to find. And I thought, anything, this would be really cute as an ornament for the Christmas tree. So I picked that up. That was 50 cents, and I believe it's normally $1.50. I think most of this stuff is normally $1.50. Yeah, this was 50 cents, and it's normally $1.50. These are, these are $1.50 usually. I got an F, and then I got a T. So actually, if I put it together, it's Tyson's name. So here, and these are magnetic. So they are really heavy duty magnets. So they're worth 50 cents just for the magnets. This one also was $1.50. I got for 50 cents. $1.50 got for 50 cents. And this is one of those chunky block ones. And then I got this XOXO, $1.50, and I got it for 50 cents. I got some note cards with the initial. Actually, I found this one first. I forgot to put it back because I found this one, so I ended up getting both. They were both normally $1.50, and I got each of them for 50 cents. I couldn't find any M for Money Saving Girl. And then I got an Hello cards, normally $1.50, and they were 50 cents. And then I got this at the other store. They were only 20 cents, and I put these back when I scanned them, but I guess one was hidden in my cart because I noticed just now I have it. So it's $1.50, and I got it for 50 cents. Okay, so that was all my 50 cent stuff. And then these were my clearance items, and it says as is $2. And these are lettercrafts. And I thought these would just be nice to have for $2. I don't know how much they are normally. This is very heavy. But I got those. And then I got this one, which is Angelica script, and it's 3-inch. And this is plastic, where the other is the heavy cardstock. This is plastic. And it was also $2. And I'm not sure. They don't give you the original price. But so I picked those up. And I got this little F also for 19 cents, and it was normally $1.99. Now those are the kind of clearance deals I like to get. These pencils, again, don't know how much they were originally, but I got all of these for $2. Thought they would be good for the coloring of the, you know, those coloring books, the adult coloring books. And then I got these decorative fillers. Now these are the little colored gems, and the reason why I picked them up there is because I've seen different ones at Dollar Tree for $1, but I haven't seen this color. And I thought this would make a great color for like the middle of a flower, and you'll find out later why I'm looking for gems for that. But this says they are normally $2.99 and they were on clearance for 99 cents. This I thought was cheaper, but apparently it wasn't. It was in the clearance section, but it's $1.59, but still it's normally $3.99, so still a good deal. These I just happened to run across, and I was so happy because they are hooks and they have like the key rings, and I'm not sure what this metal plate is. And then there's also some, I don't know if you can see in there, there are some earring wires for earrings to make earrings with. And I was just looking at these to do a craft with, and I was going to order a bunch from Amazon. And I said, well, let me try it out to see if I like doing the craft before I order 100 of them. And sure enough, here they were at Michael's. And this says assorted findings, and they were normally $3.49 on clearance for 99 cents, but everything with the orange sticker and it says kids stuff was half off of the last price, so it was only 49 cents. And then these also were half off. These are fashion caps, and this is exactly what I wanted those key rings for, because I want to put pictures in here and put them on a keychain. And they just happen to have these that are different colors, and they were normally $4.49. They were on sale for 74 cents. I'm sorry, $1.49. They were on clearance for $1.49, and they ended up only being 74 cents because they were also orange stickers, so they were half off of the clearance price. And then when I looked at my receipt, I saw that she only charged me for one, and I got two. So I got the second one for free. I guess she was more tired than I thought. And the next thing I got was this F initial, and it was normally $3.99, and it rang up $1.49. And even though it had an orange sticker, it was still $1.49 because it wasn't part of, kids section like the caps were. And then I found some stickers. I got 5 of these. I thought these were so cute. Little white flowers. I'm going to put some in grab bags, or not grab bags, but swaps. And these are normally $2.49, and they were marked down to 24 cents. And they're 6 pieces, and they have some glitter on them, and then they also have a gem in the middle. And like I said, I got 5. There was only 5, and I grabbed all of them. I just thought these were so cute. So this would be great. It's got a little sticker in the back, so it's a little raised up. It doesn't, go flat. It's a little raised up and everything. This would be great for scrapbooking and even to put on a card or something. And then I found these flowers, birds with flowers on them, and I picked up 5 of these. And they were also 24 cents, marked down from $2.49 to 24 cents. And these are flat in the back, so you just peel it off and it sticks, but they still have dimension to them. But I thought those were really cute with the flowers and stuff. And then I found these little chickens with wiggly eyes, and they were normally $2.49, and they were marked down to 24 cents. And the last of the stickers, I believe, was these balloons, and they were $2.49, marked down to 24 cents. And these are cute because if you look, they have glitter inside of them, and they just, so you can hear it, the glitter moves around. I thought these were really cute. And then I found some Halloween pencils, and I picked these up because I figured if I do any giveaways or any swaps or anything during before Halloween, I could throw a pencil in there. It's only 50 cents, and there's what, 2, 4, 6, 7 pencils for 50 cents. That's even cheaper than Dollar Tree. And then I got this sticker, which was normally $2.99. I got for 99 cents. And it just has different sayings on it for dogs. I thought it was really cute. And you know I'm all about my dogs. So this would be perfect if I buy like a wide frame that's just solid color or something, smooth. Just to put something like this on there to add a little touch to it. So I picked that up, and I also got this which this was, I think, the only item I got that wasn't marked down. It was just on sale, and this was normally $12.99, and it was $5.19 I paid for it. I think these were 60% off. So I got it for $5.19. And I'm not done yet. Oh, here's one little thing too. Another thing I didn't get charged for, and it is a magnet, and it says live, and it's normally $2.49. I think it was supposed to be 50 cents. I got it out of the bucket things that had everything 50 cents. So she missed that also. Okay, now for my grab bag. Now remember, I had to make it up, and I don't think this girl really knew how many items to give. So I only got 4 items, but I got really nice items. I was surprised these weren't broken. I know I don't know if you can see it back there. I already have one of these, but since I really like the color and everything, I thought this would be perfect. It says fresh cuts on it to put flowers on or in and put it on my porch or something. So I bought 3 of those. All 3 the same. I like the little rope handle. And the third one, pretty sure they're all 3. Yeah. Actually, this one is a little bit different color. It's the same thing, but it's more green. If you look at it compared to this one is more green, which is fine. I love them. So that and those 3 and this ribbon, which is 2.5 inch by 3 yards, and it's just kind of thin, frayed. Let's see, 70% cotton, 30% polyester. This ribbon here, she threw in there. So I got those 3 jars and this for $2. And I know one of these rang up almost $2, and when I told her what the other lady said that whatever I pulled out of there she would do. So I don't know if these weren't meant to be in there or what, but she gave me all 3 plus the ribbon for $2. Okay, then the next item I got was the Stars and Stripes, and I just like anything patriotic, and so I grabbed this. There was price on it. It says $24.99, but I figured with it being after Memorial, after 4th of July, everything, it should be cheaper. So she rang it up, and I think it came up $2.49, but then she said, wait, that should be in the grab bag. So she told me to go back. Sorry, my foot's falling asleep. She told me to go back and pick something else out. Well, I had already gone through that large bin, and I didn't find anything else I wanted. So she asked the lady if she could, or I guess supervisor son, if she could just mark it down. So I got it for $1. And then after I bought it, I realized that I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it lights up. I don't know if you can really see that. I know because you're getting a reflection from everything. Oh, there. Maybe there you can see. See how everything lights up? Here, I'll turn it off. See? Now watch. It lights up. So for $1, definitely worth it. So then, as she was ringing that up, I looked over and I saw something else in the bin that someone had just put in. So I was trying, what the heck is that? So I ran over there because she was right by that bin, and this was in the bin. It's so big I don't even know if I can show it. This. Look at this thing. It's huge. All 4 sides. I love it. It has the Eiffel Tower on it. It says love. It's got flowers and everything. And then the lid has the Eiffel Tower on it. Now this is normally $19.99, this big box. But it gets better. let me open it. Inside was this box. And this box is normally $16.99. And it has the Eiffel Tower and the sayings and just like the old print and flowers. Just so pretty. And the lid has like fabric on it. It's really nice. But that's not even it. And there's this box. And this box is normally $13.99. So this one has a bird on it. It has like the same flowers and everything, but doesn't have the Eiffel Tower, but it's got birds. But it looks just like it should all go together. And so she rang this up, and it rang up $1.99. I couldn't believe it. So then she said, well, she opened, she said, well, there's 3 boxes. Maybe they're supposed to each be one. And I said, well, wouldn't they have them separate if they should be rung separate? I wasn't sure. So she asked her supervisor again, or whoever that lady was, and she said, no, it's a grab bag. I got all 3 of these boxes for $2. All 3 of them. I couldn't believe it. I grabbed them. I don't even know yet. Maybe put my purses in, some, I don't know. I'm just so happy I got them all for $2. And we added them up. I think it came out to like $52 total that they would be if you bought them all separate. And I got them for $2. I said, look how big this thing is. Look at that. I have to get out of the picture just to show you. So this was my big deal of the day. I was like so ecstatic. I told my husband when I came home, I'm like, oh my God, you're not going to believe what I got at Michael's. So that was one store. And then I went to another store and I only got a couple of things. I got a foam ball, which you will find out what I need this for. Eventually I'm going to use it to make a flower. And that's what I want those gems for. And then I got another one of these flowers, and the ball was $5.99. I used a half off coupon, so it was what, $3, $2.99. And then I got these. These were 24 cents. Again, the birds. And then I got these split rings. That's what I was saying before, the keychain. I couldn't think of the word. And these are normally $2.99 and they were only 50 cents, so I grabbed them. So I would have more. And I do have to call the store tomorrow though, because I noticed on the first haul I had a coupon and she said I couldn't use any of my coupons because all the stuff I got was on sale. But I did look and I did have a $5 off a $25 or more purchase, I think, that I could use on it. So I'm going to call them tomorrow and see what I can do about getting my $5. So that would even be cheaper. So anyways, that was my Michael haul for today. I only went to 2 stores. The second store, they had no grab bags. Didn't really find much there. It's kind of a hit or miss. Some of the stores have lots of good stuff, you know, marked down and stuff, and some stores don't have anything. So, so I'm happy though with everything that I got, especially my boxes. I love these. I love them. I'm so happy I found them. Just happened as one of those at the right spot at the right time. That's what it was, because they had just set those in there and I grabbed them. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and if you like this video, please click like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.